Can anyone imagine what it looks like to be a refugee in one's own ancestral land? You are right if you have thought of any indigenous peoples of Nepal or elsewhere in the world. Bankariya is its prime example. They belong to one of the 59 formally recognized indigenous peoples of Nepal. Their ancestral land and territory is in a dense forest in Chure Ghats in the Chure Range. Their total population is 91 with 46 females and 45 males residing in 23 houses. Bankariya, once nomadic hunter-gatherers, thrived in their traditional lifestyle of hunting and gathering wild foods in the forest and fishing in the river. Their collective way of life has been significantly altered since the custodianship of their and other indigenous peoples' ancestral lands, territories, and resources was grabbed by the government by enacting the Private Forest Nationalization Act in 1957. They were forced to give up their nomadic lives when Parsa Wildlife Reserve was established in 1984. In 2005, it was changed to Parsa Wildlife Reserve Buffer Zone, and in 2017, it became Parsa National Park. The park fully occupied their ancestral lands, territories, and resources. What is worrisome about Bankariya is that climate change has affected them badly in many ways, including a problem in making a traditional livelihood. For example, the growth of wild fenugreek leaves is in constant decline. The size of githa, jungle yam called air potato, and byakur hard yam have gotten smaller in recent years. Rivers continue to dry, making fishing not possible. As wild food gathering and fishing are becoming more difficult, they have switched to cultivating paddy and vegetables and raising goats, chickens, and labourworks to make their living. Santoshi has become a JTA in agriculture and contributes to improving agriculture in her community. With support from Madre, Bankariya is also engaged in climate-smart farming. We can hope that with support from NIWF, Madre, NEFTIN, local government, and other local, national, and international well-wishers and supporters, they have hope for a better future by realizing self-determination, by getting back custodianship of their ancestral lands, territories, and resources. Sadly, Bankariyas are now restricted to living on 6 hectares of land in Musedap, which the government leased for 20 years in 2005 as a leasehold forest. Musedap is currently in Ward number 4 of Manhari Rural Municipality in Province number 3. Since its establishment in 1998, the National Indigenous Forum NIWF has made every effort to secure the rights of Bankariya indigenous peoples, especially Bankariya women and girls, with initial support from the National Foundation for Development of Indigenous Nationalities, NEFTIN, and continuing support from Madre. With intense lobbying by NIWF, NEFTIN, journalists, civil society, and local government leaders, Bankariya received a citizenship certificate 2 decades ago. Bankariya and all other indigenous peoples demand meaningful compliance with the UN DRIP, ILO Convention number 169, and CEDAW GR number 39 in its letter and spirit. This means that Bankariyas want to regain custodianship of their ancestral lands, territories, and resources, and meaningfully enjoy self-determination and customary self-governance, and obtain their FPIC by the government and other outsiders. The devastating earthquake of April 25, 2015 demolished their houses, and emergency relief and rebuilding were done with financial support from Madre. Natalia Caruso, Cassandra Atlas, and Divya Suryakumar visited the Bankariya community in Musedap in 2019. Elder Santa Maya Bankariya contested the local election for the post of ward chairperson but lost. Santoshi Bankariya is one of the 50 influential women of the 2080 Bikram era, that is 2023 to 2024, as declared by the online news portal onlinecover.com. Madre has supported the Santoshi Project, climate justice, school uniforms, and backpacks for students. NIWF, with support from Madre and all other well-wishers, has established a small library in the community. Today, amidst the program, NIWF distributed stationery to 23 Bankariya students, including 5 girls and 14 Sepang students, with 6 girls and 4 Tamang students, with 2 girls. The $1 million question is, if the Nepal government cannot ensure the indigenous people's rights of 23 households with 89 family members, what can one expect from 35% of indigenous peoples of the total 30 million population of Nepal?